Right, today I'm just replacing some muscle blocks that were missing on this little horse. The last owner had reconstructed them in filler, which is one way of doing it, but the proper way to do it is to replace the wood. So this is just some pine skirting board I had kicking around, so it's best to try and match in the wood if you can. Can't always, that's a bit of lime wood in that one. They had a funny shaped chunk out there, so that was slightly different, but most important things generally are to match the grain direction if you can. It's not quite so important with these muscle block overlays, but if you can do it, it's helpful. So those were literally, if cut roughly to shape, always cut bigger than you need. Try and get the thickness up to the top of the top of the shoulder if you can. Again, bigger is better if you haven't got what you need, because you can always take it down. So that's been decent wood glue and clamped overnight, so that's properly dry, and you can see I've already been working on this. That one there is more of a rough shape, that's just cut roughly to shape, and I've knocked the corners off. So my useful tools for this, you don't need fancy tools. Yes, it helps if you've got them. I work at home with minimal, so this is a little surf, which I think I got from B&Q about 20 years ago. Yes, it's cheap, it's plastic, but it's still going strong. So that's really good for just getting, you know, a bit of extra off to start with. You know, not knocking the corners off. Once you've had enough of it with that one, I move on to a coarse rasp. Again, not a expensive set, just a cheap DIY set, but a nice coarse rasp. If I work on that side for a bit, so I've got his head propped up so he doesn't wobble too much. And literally file away. You're probably better off with a pair of gloves if you like fingerprints, but I'm not too worried. And just file away. You don't need anything fancy, but as long as that's glued on really well, obviously keep checking, keep looking, make sure you're not causing any damage, and keep going around, change your angles, and that will come up nicely. Once you get near the shape with your coarse rasp, I mean, I've still got a bit more to go. Maybe if I go back to this front one to show you. That one's a bit closer, so I've just got a smoother rasp there, and I can get in the shape better, and that will come up really nicely and will blend in as though you never knew it was there. So that's how to do replace a muscle block. You really don't need to panic and do anything fancy and think, oh, I can't do this. You can do it. And there we are, that's them done. Smoothed off, much better job. Just when you're selecting the wood, one thing to remember is don't choose a piece with knots in, because knots are really hard and it will really scupper you if you're trying to get these nice shapes. And just the test, because sometimes it looks great, but the test is really to feel it. Make sure you haven't got any edges sticking out, because it might look good now, but once you've got some paint on there, that will really show. So yeah, get the touch test is paramount. So there we go.